So we have this merchant, the Whining Butcher, and they have left us a negative review in the beginning of this year. This is what the review says. The app does not perform as described by the developer. It cannot do any weight items less than a pound, and avoid using this app at all costs. I just want to point out that they themselves continue to use this app since December 19, 2023, because when I search for them today, there they are active and billable. And so it is because what they said about the app is entirely not true. And to address this complaint and prove that it's not true, I'm going to demonstrate 4 distinct ways of setting up discounts with weight-based items and how they're related to items that are less than a pound. So let me go ahead and activate scenario number 1, which is just going to run these one at a time, although they can run together. But this is just basically to demonstrate different use case scenarios. And so this one runs all the time and gives 10% discount when at least 1 pound is bought. But then when, if let's say, 1.5 pounds is bought, the discount is calculated accordingly, which in my opinion still related to pounds or decimals of a pound, for example, right? So we need to have a pound to get a discount. There's the discount, right? But then if we get another 0.5 pound, it also gets a discount, right? And if we get 0.1 pound, it also gets a discount. So it appropriately allocates discounts to pounds, not, this X1 here. And that's a huge deal. So that's a scenario 1. Let me just go to pay. And we will run scenario number 2. Switch scenario number on off and number 2 on. Alright, so now we're going to run scenario number 2, which, let me come back to it, is basically every discount all the time, and it is for at least 0.5 pound. So it's 10% off on a 0.5 pound of an item. Okay, so that's what we're set up here, and let us go ahead and run it. So we're going to grab our apple, and we're going to grab 0.5 pound of apple. And there's a discount. So we don't have a requirement that you have to buy at least 1 pound and then all the decimals are addressed. Well, you can do this with decimals as well. So here's an example of triggering a discount on 0.5 pound. All right, so we're done with this. Let's go ahead and save this transaction and move on to scenario number 3, which I'm going to go ahead and turn on. So I'm going to pause scenario number 2 and activate scenario number 3. Now, scenario number 3 is going to put a discount in a different place. And the discount, so let's take a look at how it's set up. So that part is the same, but the discount is going to be 25 cents, specifically, not percentage, but specifically 25 cents when 0.5 pound is bought. So for each 0.5 pound, you get 25 cents off, and we're going to run that scenario now. Register. I'm going to grab a fruit, apple, 0.5, close, and there it is. There's the discount, 25 cents. Now, if we get another 0.5 pound of apple, that discount goes to another 25 cents. So for each 0.5 pound, you get your 50 cents. And you can do this cumulatively, right? So you can do 0.25, no discount. And then you can do another 0.25. And there's the discount. Okay, so that's number 3. And now let me show you number 4 scenario. I'm going to go ahead and pause number 3. And I'm gonna run number 4. Alright, so number 4 is yet a different approach to discount, where we're still doing this, but It's that one, total discounted price when bought together. So we'll get enough discount to bring the price to 50 cents. Let's watch how that works. Here it is. We have it running now. And we're just gonna run this register. And we're going to grab our apple, half a pound. And we bring the price to 50 cents, right? 4 cents as a tax, by calculating what is the needed amount. There you go. That's a fourth scenario. So please respectfully, we're asking to remove this negative review because it's not true, it's not actual, not factual, and the merchant continues to use our app even though he says not to.